Drama and chaos. Just a couple of words that come to mind when describing the Philadelphia Eagles from last season and so far this offseason. From A.J. Brown trade questions to Jalen Hurts character flaws, all while preparing for yet another season with a new offensive coordinator and Sean Mannion. The main question should be, are the Philadelphia Eagles still a Super Bowl contender headed into 2026? Howie Roseman went absolutely crazy again this offseason, but is it enough to get the Birds back to the mountaintop? Will they even reach their projected 10.5 win total this season? Let's talk about it.
Hit that share if you feel that vibe. Feel that. Drop that like if you up tonight. Up now. From the post to the big screen soon. They gon' say it all started in the bonus room. Yeah. Welcome to the bonus room, where the real ones talking, the lines get tuned. See some fly colors, Slayer and the boom. Turn the small stack up in the big back room. Welcome to the bonus room. Put your best slip down, let the host come through. If you came for the game and the truth, just sit back, let them talk you through. Talk you through.
Welcome back to the bonus room, y'all. As always, I'm Mike B, and today we're going to talk about my team, my boys, the Birds, the Philadelphia Eagles, the good, the bad, and most importantly, where your money should go. Now, before I get into the concerns, man, I got to give credit where it's due. Howie Roseman. This man is built different as a general manager. Let me run through the 5 moves that got everybody hyped about this upcoming season. Number 1, they traded for Jonathan Greenard, Pro Bowl edge rusher. Gave up some picks to get him, but you already got Nolan Smith, Jordan Davis, and Jalen Carter up front, and adding a player like Greenard to that rotation, straight up nasty, bro. That is a different animal on 3rd and long. Number 2, we got Riq Woolen from Seattle, a shutdown corner when he's locked in and on top of his game, and you're putting him next to Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. That's an embarrassment of riches at cornerback. Nobody should be able to throw on this team, period. Number 3, the draft. They traded up, grabbed Makai Lemon out of USC. He's an elite route runner. And they grabbed Eli Stowers, a tight end from Vandy, the tight end of the future. So now this offense got Hurts, Barkley, Devontae Smith, Makai Lemon, and Dallas Goedert with Stowers. Because number 4, they just re-signed Dallas Goedert. Had to get that done. He's the security blanket in the middle of the field. And last but not least, number 5, they extended Jordan Davis in the interior. Locking up your best run stopper. Smart money right there. And as always, man, on paper, the team looked filthy. But paper don't play the games. Now, here's what I do need somebody to explain to me. What are the Eagles going to do at safety? Sidney Brown and Reed Blankenship are gone to the Falcons and the Texans, respectively. Andrew McCougar was injured and inconsistent. He's young and still could become a very good safety. No doubt about that. Marcus Epps, I don't think he's the answer at strong safety. And JT Gray to fill that spot, I don't see it. Epps is a solid vet. I'm not going to disrespect him, but Sidney Brown, I felt, was in his developmental prime. Now, news did come out that Vic Fangio is moving Cooper DeJean to safety. That remains to be seen and what that will look like. So here's another problem, the unknowns. There's almost a certainty that A.J. Brown will be traded June 1st, whether it's to the Patriots or another franchise. I might be in the minority, but I think Smitty has the skill set to have a JSN-type season at the 1 spot. This all hinges on Hurts and his offense clicking in Sean Mannion's new offense. Saquon may be the biggest winner in this, catching the ball out of the backfield in space and having a rejuvenated offensive line. Makai Lemon was the Eagles' first-round pick that Howie swiped away from the Steelers. That draft footage was absolutely crazy, bro. Howie also acquired Hollywood Brown, Dontavian Wicks, and drafted what some say will be the tight end of the future in Eli Stowers. Mannion's offensive scheme is noted as a motion-heavy West Coast offense derived from his time with Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay. Now, if Hurts struggles to get this offense clicking, we could be having a whole nother conversation at the end of this offseason about Jalen Hurts not being here. But this offense, it has a lot of fantasy value. Another problem, scheduling. Let's talk about the schedule real quick. So week 1, they're at home against Washington. I feel like that's a win. Week 2, they come to Tennessee. Cam Ward's still trying to figure it out. Should be a win. At Chicago, week 3, that's why I pumped the brakes. Ben Johnson gonna have that offense cooking. They gave the Eagles hell last season on Black Friday, ran all over us. And that's our first real test. Week after that, got LA Rams coming to Philly. They almost beat the Eagles. They outplayed us last year before Jordan Davis made the amazing play. Blocked the field goal, ran it in for a late touchdown. We beat the Rams. The Rams looking for revenge. That's going to be a dogfight. Week 5, we go to London against Jacksonville. I think it's going to be a lot of Eagles fans there. We're going to take that city over. I believe that could be a W. But as a whole, this schedule is not as soft as people think it is. So that's something to look out for. Sitting around 10 wins. That's the number the books are working with right now. And here's my take. I think it goes over. I think this team gets to 11 if they stay healthy. 12 could be possible. The offense is too talented. When you got Hurts, Barkley, Smith, Goddard, along with Lemon and Styles and a healthy offensive line all operating together, you're going to win some games. But you can't be an emotional bettor. But the logic is there on this over. Now, the Super Bowl odds, that's a different conversation. ESPN got them at 16-1, which is plus 750. That's the same odds as the Chiefs. The books believe in Philly. My honest take, I'm not betting the Eagles to win the Super Bowl right now. Not at these odds. It's too much NFC competition and too much uncertainty on offense. But the win total, yeah, I'm on that. I'm standing on that. So let me pull this all together, man. The Eagles are for real. They had one of the best offseasons straight up. The offense has the potential to be scary. You got Landon Dickerson and Lane Johnson returning and should be healthy this season, which will help Saquon get back to the old him finding holes, getting Hurts more time in the pocket. The defensive front four is elite. That safety room is a big question mark. We'll see how DeJean does. Having Chicago and LA back-to-back, that's going to tell you the real story of who the Eagles are, who they should be in 2026. My prediction, I got 11 wins and 6 losses. Number 2 or 3 seed in the NFC. Deep playoff run, but until somebody answers what this offense is going to look like and the questions is safety, I'm not putting them in the Super Bowl just yet, man. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. So comment and tell me if you agree. Do you think the Eagles will get to 10.5? Do you think they go less? Let me know how you feel in the comments, man. Should be a good conversation. But before I get out of here, man, if you rocking with the bonus room, man, hit the like and subscribe for me, please. Tell a friend or tell a friend. I'm always in the comments, commenting good or bad. I love the space of sports, and I love sports debate. So hit me in the comments. We got more NFL breakdowns coming all off season. Next, I'm taking my ass to the AFC West, and we're going to see what's up with everybody's favorite team to hate, those damn Kansas City Chiefs. So you definitely don't want to miss that. As always, man, I am your host, Mike B, and I will see y'all next time. Thank y'all for tuning in.